let's... Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, what's up, y'all? Alright, what's up, guys? And it's me, AJ, and as you probably cannot see, as you can see, I'm not gonna use Facecam for now, so, yeah, I don't really like the whole thing of, like, Facecam until, I don't know. I'm just not gonna use Facecam for now, but I will probably bring it back eventually. Who knows? But either way, yeah. So one thing I'm gonna talk about is the fact of me having not posted in like a week, a week and a half. So yeah, sorry for that, but I mean, hey. We're back, and we're back to doing content like this, like you see here. So, as you can see, we're back to doing Sky Factory, and off screen, I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work off camera, so which I am going to explain some stuff that I did. One, I got a bunch of new saplings. Hold on, let me find them. Yeah, I got the birch, the spruce, I think a few others, yeah. The oak, actually, yeah, acacia, the apple one, which I will get into that in a minute. And also, we got the coal sapling, which, all of this, yeah, it took a minute, but I eventually got it. Also, one thing I do have here is the cobblestone generators, which, boom, full, not gonna do that, full thing of cobble, so, nice. And also, we now have these things, if you never played Sky Factory, it's called a hopping bonsai pot, which can be made, yeah, the bonsai pot is just made with bricks, which you just smelt down clay, and then you take the bonsai pot with a hopper, and then boom. Which, as you can see here, you can put a piece of dirt and whatever sapling, and it auto grows it. And since this one has the hopper attached to it, yeah, since it has the hopper attached to it, then it automatically, like, whatever it gets, automatically throws into the chest. So I decided to do that for dirt, because, well, food, yay. And also for jungle, which another one that we did get, which if we also were gonna need the cocoa beans eventually to make all of this like auto growing stuff like way more efficient and like way better. So yeah. So we got all that. And also if we take the cocoa beans, if I can find it, yeah. Okay. Ignore that. If we take the cocoa beans with sticks, we can get this thing called brown mulch, which if you don't know, it upgrades the bonsai growth, like the saplings, the saplings growth and drops, and the loot drops, by an extra like 42 and 40% or something. So, and plus like, we can eventually like upgrade this to like, be like really good, so, too mulchous. Anyways, also if you see down my hotbar right here, I have iron stuff and this thing, the bone crook, which we also did get the bone sapling, if I can find it. Again, if I can find it. Yeah, no, that's another we did get, cottonwood, which is not really that big of a sapling, it's not that much, but it's used for, we can get like string and stuff, which it's not as bad, so, okay, it's pretty good. But also, our main attraction right here is this, which, if you guys don't know, is our first machine that we are making, that we're going to be making on this. It's the first machine that we've made on good old Sky Factory. So, And this is essentially the start of like a lot of stuff. Or like it this basically unlocks a ton of like new stuff. One of them mainly being if I just go to here. Let's see, yeah. Oh wait, no, not that. Yeah. This unlocks the iron sapling, which we can start getting iron. Which we are going to do that right now. We just take the acacia sapling, throw it on here, and make sure there's some iron in the thing, and then boom. We just pour this onto here, and give it like a few more seconds. Also, I just realized I'm real low on food, or hunger. And boom! Iron. Yeah, so this Tinker's Construct Smeltery is one thing that we are gonna... Okay. Yeah, the Tinker's Construct Smeltery is basically just like something that like unlocks a lot of stuff, like for example the iron sapling and a bunch of other things. And also, if we just get a bunch of like this thing, the iron amber, which is coal resin, sand, clay, and gravel resin, all this stuff, and then or this, and we basically just throw it into the smeltery. And instead, if we put it here, we get a block of iron, which we don't have, but we do have iron ingots with us. So I am gonna eventually automate all of this process, like, or at least like with the whole like hopping bonsai pots and stuff. But yeah, so there's that, and also yeah. Also today we're gonna be getting some more like progression stuff done, aka like setting all this stuff up for like the iron stuff. Okay. Yeah, so all this stuff, I will be like all the saplings we have in here will eventually be like essentially like this. But what's it called? Yeah, it'll eventually all be like automated. So again, takes time, but hey, worth it. Highly worth it, honestly. Also, we're gonna get some sticks. Gonna make more of this brown mulch because we're gonna need a ton of these. Yeah, okay. Also, hold up, we gotta start smelting. Yeah, okay, so basically, also one thing that we can do with these, we can do with the, this stuff. We can take this, if I can grab it, and we put it into here, surround it with iron, we'll just do both I guess, and boom, tier 2. Which eventually, we can eventually make the tier 3, but it's going to cost diamonds, so a little pricey, but hey, it works. If it works, it works, I guess. Also, we gotta replace all of these with the mulch things, so we're gonna do that. And boom, boom, boom. And as you can see, it's actually growing a lot faster now, so honestly, once we get all of this stuff, like literally the next one, we need like biofuel, which is like this, like the whole like, mechanism thing, which so long, it's gonna take a while for us to even get close to that, but hey, you know. Also, there is one thing we can do with the dirt, I believe. Nope, that's not that. Never mind. Okay. Actually, yeah, there is something we can't technically do. We are gonna need dirt leaves. Let's grab some water. Boom. Oh wait, no. Dirt. Now we're gonna need a bunch of dirt leaves for this next bit. So, and if we take water, throw it in the cauldron, put a piece of dirt, turn it to mud, and then take dirt leaves. Boom, grass blocks. Yeah, it works with any leaf, but as long as it's at least like the thing at least is like mud or something, just put any leaf in there and then boom. Also, just gonna get some food real quick. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright. And also, yeah, for those that are new, hello, my name is AJ. And yeah, so, and I'm gonna start doing more gaming videos like this. So if y'all want to see that, then then like, subscribe, and if you if you enjoy it, then yeah, like and subscribe, like and subscribe if you want to see more. Alright, so we got all this, and boom. Also, the Bone Crick has a ton of durability, so he has like 450. So that's gonna be really helpful. And yeah, we connect all these. Okay. So and boom, all that. Now, actually, yeah, pretty good. Let's make 2 more chests, which we are going to use for the hoppers. And this whole like bonsai pot thing, whatever we have here, it's like is essentially our first step towards automation, basically. So, and I'll fix this in between episodes, but yeah. Do this, boom, boom, and boom. Oh wait, oh, I'm stupid. There you go. And also we're gonna craft these. I will eventually, like later on down the line, like I'll be able to like eventually get stuff to the point where like I can just like automate all of this process, like the crafting, like the crafting of the iron ambers, the crafting of the other stuff, and just like I can just automate all of it. It's possible. I just need to like get the resources I need. So yeah. Let's see. So what are we gonna do? Yeah, okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're basically just gonna wrong thing. We're gonna get a bunch of dirt. We're gonna get a bunch of like grass blocks and stuff because we are gonna like start building like a farm and all that. So and yeah, we ran out. Yeah, we can just go in here and get a bunch now. And okay, water. I believe you can also automate this process too. I just gotta like test that. I'll eventually find out, but in the meantime, let's just keep doing this, and 46 grass blocks. Okay, pretty good. also, we have a bunch of dirt acorns now, so we are gonna need this. And also, instead of using like charcoal or coal, whatever it is, I'm using the blocks because we can just get a bunch of coal and all that. So yeah. Also, one thing there's actually okay. I'm just not gonna. Yeah. Okay. One thing we can eventually get is this thing called the packager, which is basically just an auto crafter, but we're gonna need lapis and bone meal. So. And lapis we don't have access to yet. Which, to get this, actually, never mind. We actually might be able to get this now. Hold up. Do I? Oh, I don't have the dark oak tree. Okay. All right, let's get that then. Also, hey, nice. Wait, can I still do this? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright. Iron amber. Also, yeah, also one thing that you can apparently do with this is you just put a lever up here and whatever like fluid, liquid, whatever it is that's in the smelter thing, it auto just puts it in the thing. And I set up a hopper down there so it automatically gets stored in the chest. So if I just have like a bunch of like molten iron in here, then it's all just gonna go. It's all just gonna be like auto just turn into iron blocks. So pretty solid, honestly, pretty solid. But I'm just gonna throw this back in here. But yeah, we will eventually automate all of these, or at least basically just the rest of the stuff we will automate. But again, it's gonna take time. So, and honestly, I probably will do it in between episodes. So, and yeah. So we need the clay. Okay. So dark oak. Yeah. Put the coal sapling in water. Okay, yeah. I'll just grab one of these. And then it's bone, clay, and water bottle. Okay. Good thing we got some sand. Oh, is this gonna actually grow? No. Okay. Oh, also gotta repair this. And yeah, okay. We will get a better like food source eventually. Like yeah, like once we start getting like either like animals or crops and all that stuff. Once we get like all of that, then we'll start like getting a lot more things. So, yeah, okay. Let's just move this, throw the sand in there. Okay. Alright, so let's get the bone, clay. And also we gotta, okay, got the 2 glass, we're gonna need some more though. I also, from the coal saplings, we can get these like little coal pieces, which we can finally start getting actual coal, which, you know, still good. And also, we are gonna eventually need this. Like, we're gonna need to like pulverize the coal for like like some like future stuff. Like for example, I think it's for sapling, I believe. No, yeah. The silver stuff, like the silver or amber. So yeah. So also, I am gonna probably adjust this, like probably either like right now or off screen. So like either like looks better or it's more efficient. Either one. Let's see. Actually, yeah. So we got glass bottle. Boom. Alright. And we now have our first lapis sapling, which that was fast. Which, there's a few saplings like this where it's like, where you only need the acorn in order to make like whatever like thing you can get. Like for example, as you see here, the lapis one, you only need the acorns to just make the lapis block. So yeah. So if you get like the lapis resin, then it's not really usable. So but anyway. I already got 3 blocks of iron. We are gonna need that. And actually, yeah. This is also, if you guys didn't know, there's also another way you can make hoppers. Weird, but it's something, I guess. And boom, 4 more hopping bonsai pots. And okay, gotta do this. And boom, lapis stuff. Also, one thing we are gonna one thing we are gonna start auto growing or whatever it is, like the auto, just the auto thing. Actually, yeah. We're gonna do the apple sapling first, which the way we got this is not that is we needed a we needed a regular apple from the oak sapling we have, which we need a regular apple. We need an apple from the regular oak sapling, and then throw it in the crusher. Crush the apple, it'll give us an apple seed, which we just used. And I don't know why the whatever it's called, the whole like running thing or crouching thing that like, speeds up growth, like the growth of like the saplings. I don't know why it works for that one. It doesn't work, but I don't know, whatever. That's fine. Since we have bone meal, so we just use that and it still worked. So. And also, apple is actually going to be our next food source, considering the fact that we can just get it automated now. So, put this stuff in here. I guess this too. So. Okay, so let's see what to do now. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of the lapis stuff, and even a bunch of apples, which I don't think we could do anything with. That. And also, if you guys don't know, or like if you guys are like OGs, I guess, of just like Minecraft in general, you guys should know that you can used to be able to craft a enchanted golden apple with blocks of gold, but with a certain mod, aka as it says right here, cyclic, which it basically makes that recipe come back. So, yeah. Which, a good weird tidbit, but it's still good though, honestly. It's interesting. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, so the apple, we crushed the apple, got the apple seed, and then boom. Which, the apple is going to be our next main food source. Because, yeah, these 2 acorns are not doing good. But anyway. Okay, so actually, yeah, one thing we can technically do right now that I just remembered, we can take leaves. Yeah, perfect. We can take leaves, crush them, and they become good old sugarcane. Or, well, sugarcane seeds, but it's a start. There you go. So we got 10 sugarcane seeds. Not really necessary, but whatever. But anyway, so let's see. Let's make like a platform for this, like a little area. Wait, do we have to? No, we don't have the torches. Also, one thing we can make, right? Yeah, we can. Okay, so one thing we can make, we're just gonna grab water. We go up here, watering can, which honestly is gonna be like a savior. It's gonna be like the one of the things that kind of like it's gonna be a really helpful thing. I'll say that it's gonna be helpful. So I forgot to grab the torches. I'm an idiot. Okay. There you go. Torches. Boom. Oh, wait. Did it? Okay, they all finished. Boom and boom. Which I will probably not. Yeah, I'll probably like sort of automate this process. Being anytime I get coal or not coal, wood from any of the saplings, it automatically gets dumped into like a chest that automatically just throws it into the furnace for it to be smelted. There's a possible thing I can do, but again, need the stuff for it. So, and also F7, if you guys don't remember from last time, shows the light level. So, alright. Okay, so this little area right here, we're also going to need water. And also we're going to build like a little mini area. Not too big of an area, just like a little small one, I guess. Yeah. At least one in right here. Yeah, so no. Okay, actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Build this little like front thing right here, but I'm gonna move like that little part right there. I'm gonna move this one back. So just break all this. There you go. So the grass blocks are going to be here, this is going to be our little animal thing. Oh my god, did not mean to do that. Which is it's a small animal thing, but you know. Also, this is gonna be our farm, where we get like crops and stuff. So, yeah. We'll use the grass blocks, but we're just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna use the grass blocks. So, yeah. But we'll just like use like we'll just like till the land all for all of that. So god dang it. Actually, oh wait, never mind. We're good. Boom, 30 dirt. Actually, no. We're gonna keep this one. Just throw a torch. Okay, so. Boom. There you go. There you go. And boom, 16. Which should be enough now. So I'm just gonna put this back, put that up there. Alright. Oh. Wait. I didn't realize over here. Alright. Okay. Epic fail. And boom. So let's see, what's at the middle of this? Is it even? No. Okay, no, this is supposed to be in the middle. I'm just okay. Yeah. Middle block, boom. Water. And boom. Also, if there's actually another thing we can do. If we say that's sprinkler, which it basically just auto like waters the crops and whatever it is. So pretty good, honestly, pretty good. Which is iron bars, bucket, and bone blocks, which all of that we can technically do. We just don't have bone meal. Okay. Okay then. Anyways. Alright, we're gonna put the sugarcane seeds. And also, if you don't know about the watering can, if you shift right click with it, or yeah, shift right click, it just auto grows the stuff. So which it's going to speed up this process a lot faster. So, yeah. Yeah, this basically makes it like way faster. And also, there's a lot of stuff like now that we've all like we're starting to do the whole like farm thing. Then, you know. And you could even have this thing in your offhand, and it would still just be going. So like you can just like do whatever with your main hand, and then boom. Yeah. And boom. Sugarcane. Which, now that we have sugarcane, we can also auto grow this. Weirdly enough, but we can. But yeah. So, yeah, so. Alright. Oh, yeah. One thing I do remember. One thing I just remember is the fact that, like, yeah, this item thing right here, also we're gonna do that. This item thing right here is called, the market, or marketplace, where we can basically just, like, trade in some stuff for other things, like 8 wheat for 1 raw beef, which, okay, and, 8 vines for a cactus, and also, and a bunch of other things, but yeah, which is why, if I can find it, yeah, we have the 8 vines, which we are gonna need to get cactus, which we're gonna need cactus, or at least like the green dye for like other stuff too. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so okay, let's see, all this. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's start growing the bone sapling because we are gonna need the stuff from it. If I can, if I'm not already growing it. No. Okay. Yep. Boom. Because we are gonna need bone meal and bone blocks for the next like few things, and also I also gotta stock up on bones again. So okay, do this and boom, tons of stuff. And last one, there you go, do all that. yeah, got a bunch of the bone acorns, which we can straight up just make either bone blocks itself, which we're gonna make at least 3. And also we are gonna make a bunch of the bones. Hold up. Which makes 3 and 9. So yeah, either one, you could still eventually get 9 bone meal, whichever recipe thing you do, whether it's the amber or the block. But I'd rather just do the amber because I don't really need. I already have the bone blocks, so plus I need to repair my crook. So and yeah, did that. Also, actually, I think I'm gonna automate, like with the hopping bonsai pots and stuff. I think I'm gonna automate the bone sapling next. So, right. Hold up, I literally just threw it in the chest. Where in the world? Where did it go? Oh, never mind. Oh, there's more. Okay. And boom, make a bunch of chests, which we are going to need all of these. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, the next 2 we are going to do. The next 2 of the sapling things we're going to do, like the hopping bonsais, clay and bone. So let's grab all the clay ones. I need clay. Boom. So the clay one's going to be here, and the bone one is going to be here. But also in the meantime, we're gonna just check on our iron thing real quick. Got a ton of iron now, or the ambers. Which every time you smelt one of these, like in the smeltery, you get 2 of the ingots, so you're basically getting double every time. But yeah, so alright. Do this. Ay, my food. Okay. And boom, vein mine. Got shredded wheat. Also, we're also gonna need. Well, okay. Other than the Twilight Forest cake, I think we're also gonna need. Yeah. We're gonna need the dandelion or like some of the flower stuff. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. We need that. We're gonna need like this stuff as well for other than Twilight Forest portal, which we will eventually go to. Just like we'll go whenever we're ready, which it's not even close to being now. But yeah, we will eventually go, just not now. So, but in the meantime, let's get a bunch of these because we're gonna need them for stuff. Like for example, the poppy. We need it for the redstone sapling, which actually we can make now. Okay. Interesting. One more. Yeah, that should be fun. Ooh, melon seeds. We needed that. all this, literally, we need all the seeds we can get, being like wheat, pumpkin, carrot, even like lettuce, apparently. I think there's one more we can get. I don't think I got it though. No, we didn't. Dang. Anyway. Actually, yeah, okay. There you go. Alright, and boom. So we can have a little light thing in the middle. Okay, not that one. But yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, we're starting to get some crops going, which, you know, we got some seeds. We got the regular wheat seeds like that. We got some carrot, potato apparently, lettuce for some reason, beetroot, I don't know why, but you know. But also, we're also gonna do we're also gonna do at least like one sugarcane thing, at least. And then, let's see. Yeah, sugarcane and melon. Not sugarcane. Pumpkin and melon. No. Wait, no, wrong spot. And boom. So. Wrong spot, but sure, I guess. You know what? Sure. And boom. And now we're finally starting to get actual crops. Like some of the some of these I will actually keep though. Like the wheats, carrots, potatoes, and those two, and that. I will keep some of these, but like the ones all like in this corner right here, I will get rid of for probably maybe like more wheat seeds, more carrots or potatoes, or even something else that we can get but we haven't got yet. So. Put a few more there. Yeah, I'd say a couple potatoes too. And a few carrots as well. Yeah, so we're gonna get all this. Oh, actually, I just realized, with the wheat, we can actually, there is something we can get. I just realized it's not through like the bone meal on grass and through that. No, no, no. It's through the marketplace, which I talked about earlier. So, okay, marketplace. We just need red wool, which, yeah. Also, if we dry up the cottonwood leaves, then we can also get string, but that's gonna take a minute. But yeah, that's gonna take a minute. So also, you know what? Actually, yeah. Also, I'm gonna throw a chest here, which is gonna be the farm chest. So anything like crop related, all gonna go here. Even the hoe. There is a way to automate all of this process, but again, like I said before, it takes time to Jesus. It takes time to get the resources, and yeah, and we don't have all the resources yet. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. And boom. Now we have 8 blocks of molten eight blocks of iron. That's gonna eventually go into the chest down below. And yeah. We're also gonna need the cottonwood sapling, which yeah, cottonwood, which this is how we got our string. Just run around a little bit. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. And now, boom! We finally have our good old marketplace, which does a little something either weird. Yeah, it does a little something when when you place it down. So you just never mind, it doesn't do that. Okay, cool. And I have no idea what that even means, so don't ask me. So any of you watching, I have no idea what this says. Do not ask me. I can't read what that says. Anyway, ignoring that. So now we have the marketplace. We can go over here. We can buy a ton of stuff. Being like a bunch of random flowers, food, that cactus we needed. Boom. Cactus. Beep. And also there's something we can buy. Okay. If I can find it. Rice, tomato. Tomato again. Chili pepper. I thought it was here. What? Oh no, yeah, it is here. I'm just blind. And boom. We now have our first corn seeds, which we are going to actually need for a lot of stuff. Well, sort of a lot of stuff, but at the same time, not really. So, and also, finally in the entire series, or in the entire mod pack, yeah, or series, whatever, bed. Yippee. We finally have a bed. Let's go. And also, we can eventually upgrade the watering can, but we're gonna need, this is like sort of close to end game, but at the same time not really. But let's not worry about that now. So anyway, honestly, yeah. I'm gonna call it for today. So okay, hold up. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna throw some stuff in the chest. All of this. But, yeah. Yeah, so, so I'm gonna call for today, and, we made a lot of progress, which we have our farm, the smeltery is still good, we got a bunch of new sapling stuff, some more coming in, we got some more coming in soon, and yeah. Stay tuned to that. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. And that is AJ Terminator, aka me, signing off. Peace.